Welcome back to this week's budget builds. We have the 2012 Caprice here. We got some engine work done on it. We went ahead and did a BTR camshaft kit. It came with valve springs to match the cam, push rods, all the gaskets. We went ahead and did the rocker arm trunnion kit, so the load would be taken off the factory rocker arms. Here's what the cam specs are. It's just kind of it's just enough. It really needs a stall converter, but we didn't do a stall converter. But it's fine, it's my daily driver. It made really good power. I run 93 in it. I haven't done the E85 tune, and it made 428 to the wheel. Big difference, especially with the tune, how the transmission shifts and all that. It was a local shop here, Mike Norris. He's a really big LS tuner, that's all he does. Great guy to talk to. You know, he told me what I needed. While he was in there, we went ahead and did a timing chain and all that, new timing gear. The work was amazing. It was in and out in about a week or so, and drives perfect. Starts up every time. Haven't had any problems there. You can definitely hear the cam, and here's what it sounds like. I'll go ahead and show you guys that. So here's the old cam that came out of the Caprice. The Caprice had the DOD, so I went ahead and deleted that and put new lifters in it. The cam didn't have much anything crazy wear on it, but I wanted to get that whole DOD system out of there, so I didn't have any chance of it failing. So there's the old cam. Alright guys, so I got some bad news. There was one night we were following behind a semi. In the semi, he was swerving and he went off the road and he hit a tree. Branches fell and it actually put a hole in my bumper, and it did some damage to my hood. So it scratched the hood up and it put a pretty good dent in it. We'll show you that with some light. So it put a dent in my hood and it scratched it up. The trucking company's insurance is going to take care of it. We're going to get a new bumper, and he's going to go and pull this dent out, and we're going to I went ahead and we're going to have him go over the whole car and wet sand it and buff it to get all these swirl marks out. So we'll have to show you what the after looks like. This car has a lot of scratches in it since it was a fleet vehicle. As you can see, the side of the Caprice is pretty rough. It's got swirl marks. You can see where the old police badges were. That's all going to be taken care of, where you can't see any of that. So for the Caprice, what I'd like to do with the cam and everything, it made 428 horsepower to the wheel. My next big thing I'd like to do headers, and I don't know, I really want to do long tube headers, but those things are just so expensive. I might go ahead and do some shorty headers and call it a day. It is just my daily driver. So I'm going to have to do some researching to see what I can find. There's not very many options for this car. As you see here, we have a LS based motor. It's the LQ9. It's a 6-liter, and it came out of a 1-ton truck. It had a lot of idle hours on it. It's going to be a new project. It might be going in the wagon or something. We don't know. So I'm going to replace the bearings in it, do a cam, lifters, possibly rockers. So we're going to have to be looking for different companies. I'd like to go with Phytech again and get a self-tuning computer and wiring harness from them. I really like their company and how we did the throttle body injected. It was very clean wiring harness, and I'd love to do that for this motor for whatever we put it in. So that's way in the future, but I just want to let you guys know I picked this up. It was real cheap, and if you stick around, we might even put a stroker kit in it or something. You know, you never know. So be looking out for these episodes. We got the cam done. Car's going to the body shop. It's going to look real good when we get it out. We're going to possibly in the future hit a few car shows to show you guys. You know, due to the COVID stuff, there really hasn't been too many from where we're at. Stay tuned for that kind of stuff. I know we've never touched in that area, but it'd be cool. So thanks for watching. Subscribe, like, comment, and we'll see you next week.